What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I've got some winter prep recommendations for your WRX or WRX STI. Nothing earth-shattering here. Some of it's just probably a reminder. Sometimes people forget, and I've just put this list together based upon my past experiences, and that's what I say. You're probably asking yourself, why should I listen to a guy that his car is obviously not set up for winter driving? Well, good question. To be honest, this car's not a daily driver. Probably won't see a ½ inch of snow all winter. This is based off of prior experiences of daily driving Subarus all winter long. What worked for me, what I did. I just thought I would try to throw out some information here and see if I can help some people. But first things first, as with any vehicle that's going to see winter use, good set of snow tires. First thing on the list, got to have a good set of snow tires. And you can either go factory wheels with snow tires, or you can buy the wheel set with snow tires, you know, downsize, whatever. I know factory 19-inch snow tires are pretty expensive. You can almost buy a set of cheap wheels and snow tires for the price of 19-inch snow tires if you get a really good set. So that's just, like I say, it's your prerogative at that point, but a good set of snow tires is highly recommended if you're going to be doing any type of snow driving. Next on the list, like I say, it's not earth-shattering, but some people tend to forget, is if you don't have a garage or a heated area to work on your vehicle, you know, check all your fluids, maintain all your fluids. You know, nobody wants to do an oil change in 20-degree weather sitting outside in the snow. I mean, that's not fun, but I've done it before. If you don't want to do that, you daily drive the vehicle, make sure everything's maintained for the harshest of the winter months, and that way you don't have to lay outside in the bad weather and take care of it. Another thing with the Subarus, we all know it, crappy paint, right? Salt, road debris in the winter time will destroy the paint faster than anything. While it's a little bit warm, if you can do it, put a nice wax job, ceramic coat, whatever you prefer. Of course, paint protection on the hood, bumper, this, that, and the other. The Expel, I think is what it is. The film, you know, that goes a long way. Let's say just to protect your paint for years to come. If you keep the car for any amount of time, you want to try to make sure that the paint stays as fresh as it can be, because we all know the Subaru paint is thin, it sucks. We just try to protect it, make it look good as we can for as long as we can. Another important thing, and this is something I learned the hard way, is that anything that you have modified that hangs out, case in point, front lip, nice bezels, whatever have you, whatnot, that you don't want to rip off, you might want to take off type of deal. Because especially at front lip, it's actually like a giant snow plow. Actually, on my 09 hatch, I bought blank fog light covers. I'd take the fog lights out and put the blanks in for the winter so I wouldn't bust the fog lights on it. So say with this front lip on this one, and especially if you're lowered to any type of degree and you're snow driving, you just stand to rip stuff off that much easier. So it's just a recommendation. Like I say, it's something I did. I'd take stuff off kind of hung out there so I wouldn't end up ripping stuff off. It's just, you know, trying to protect the investment of the modification type of deal. Another thing is if you're running coilovers on your car, it's a good time to, you know, check the threads on them, oil threads, anti-seize, whatever have you, whatnot, just kind of maintain them, because salt, rust, you know, the more maintenance you can do to them, the easier life's going to be down the road with the collars and such. So it's just a recommendation. So let's say I always anti-seize things. Another anti-seize situation would be like if you're planning spring mods on certain things, you know, underneath the car, you can back those nuts off. Don't take everything apart, just back the nuts off, put a little anti-seize on it, torque them back down. That way when you go to work on it in the springtime, it's got a fresh coat in there. Everything comes apart pretty easy, so you don't have to fight it, break out heat, this, that, and the other. Been down that road before. And then last but not least, the funnest recommendation, go find an empty parking lot and cut some donuts. Ain't nothing funner than cutting donuts in a Subaru. I mean, first time I did it, you couldn't wipe a smile off my face for 2 or 3 weeks. It's just an amazing experience if you've never done it before. If you found the video helpful, please leave a like. If you're not subscribing, I'd appreciate it if you consider it, and we'll see y'all later.